When times get tough, where do we go? Where do we look for the solutions? Who has the solutions? What are the answers? What happens if we fail? How do we get greater confidence? Are we good enough? Can we get better? What's the easy way out? The questions are always the same. The above questions have been asked time and time again, not by any one specific demographic, but by an audience that reaches every corner of the sporting industry. Whether being asked by a coach, an athlete, or an internationally recognized team, 9 times out of 10 the questions are always the same. They revolve around how they become better, how they increase confidence, how they maintain motivation when times are tough, where they're going wrong, why others don't understand them, or even why they don't understand themselves. They fear the unknown. They fear failure and success, and ultimately they believe they are not good enough. I've written this book to provide insightful and helpful information to those seeking answers, and to assist high-performance athletes regain control during those times of high stress when an optimum performance is required. You're not alone. As a father of 2, not one day goes by without my asking my children, "What have you learnt at school today?" You can probably already imagine the answers. In all of my son's years in primary and now secondary education, not once has he given me a reply that indicates any time spent gaining an understanding of how thoughts are formed, how positive values and beliefs can be developed, or how the choices we make in life in the present affect much more than the career choices we have to make in the future. But this comes as no surprise. The education system here in the UK and in most of the Western Hemisphere is fairly backward when it comes to growth and development, and perhaps even more so in amateur league sports, where the mind is considered to be the last focal point in an athlete's journey. For me, despite meeting masses of resistance over the last 10 years, mindful control and mental performance should be incorporated into all junior sporting clubs for one very good reason. Ask yourself this: if you had been taught how to utilize your mind in the most effective way, how much better would your performance as an athlete be right now? How much more control would you have had during those times when you just wanted to give up, when motivation was low, confidence was low, and you were just about to throw in the towel? How much more could you have achieved? How much better would you have been able to become? Pause and digest. What if you had been taught how to flip negative thoughts to produce positive behaviors? What if the questions you asked could be flipped to change your thought strategies, accept feedback, and produce emotions that would keep you on track? I've been coaching athletes, celebrities, and executives for over 10 years, and one thing is for sure: the questions are always the same. The questions may be the same, but in this book I'm going to guide you through a journey to uncover the differences between the high achievers and the mediocre, and to discover what you can do to improve your performance in whatever it is you do. This book isn't for everyone. In fact, less than 5% of those who read this book will improve. Most will take on the advice and live in the past, following the same strategies and experiencing the same losses. You might choose to put the book down and join everyone else, or you might choose to make the divide and achieve something great. The choice is yours.